you need help, talk to one of the receptionists.
Welcome to VERSALIFE. We make tomorrow look like yesterday. How can I help you?
I'm looking for Mr. Hundley.
He's upstairs making his rounds. Look for a man in a black suit.
Thank you.
We're all out of company brochures.
You do not require security.
You work at Cyanics? You look like you could have a gift. This criminal preceptor-breaking proposal is kicking my ass. Finally won't let me leave until it's done. Hardly worth fighting for, in my view. Who wants to smell the difference between xenon or radon? This place, they just want to own anything genetic, any new sequence. People are fixed up as far as management cares. My job is to find ways to add value. The whole society is built on the factory model. Schools, business, media. Move person X through process Y and add capability Z. Do I not clinics? Yes, I better get back to work. I'm so sick of staring at the computer screen. You work at Cyanics? You look like you could have the gift. So much for the schedule, right, mate?
The schedule? Yeah, sure.
It's swell to miss a day of work, but they bloody hell better push back the delivery. I know I won't be done.
They'll understand.
At least the super freighter's on her way to America. No more special agents nosing about up here.
Special agents?
You know, the ones in the suits with grey skin. Eyes tattooed on the backs of their necks. I'd sure like to know what was in those tanks to make them so uptight. Didn't get a jot of work done today. Why bother data entry? They had me on a forklift. Am I just a common labourer? Wasn't I hired for my expertise? In a former life, I was a mule dragging a stone plough up a hill in northern Thailand. I bloody hell refuse to work at gunpoint again. I'm a professional, goddammit. That's business in Asia. A whole super freighter full of medicine. Think we'll see any of the money? Guess you got to pay your dues. Didn't get a jot of work done today. Didn't get a jot of work done today.
Mr. Hundley, shift supervisor. Who might you be?
I'm contracting this month. Quite a facility you have here.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, we're pretty proud of the work we're doing.
Any chance I could get a tour of the labs?
Oh, no, I'm afraid not. Trade secrets and all that.
I'll make it worth your while.
To the tune of what? 2,000?
2,000 sounds reasonable, but I don't have the cash on me.
Fine, fine. Just come back when you do.
Just looking around.
People are trying to concentrate.
They keep you up here pretty late.
That's because they don't want people looking over my shoulder.
Why not?
Huh. I guess it doesn't matter what I say anymore. It's because I falsify all the records, okay?
They probably don't want you telling people that.
So, I don't care. I figured it out today, how they do it. People with my job got the Great Death. In a couple of weeks, I could be in a camp. I could already be sick.
Why would they do that?
Whatever's in those labs, stuff goes in there. Instruments, military personnel. None of it goes on the record. Iverson had this job. That's why he got sick. Chang, Kylie, Watts. Now it's me.
I'd really like to check out those labs.
Some kind of spy or something?
Does it matter?
If I get you down there, can you do something for me?
What's that?
Hunley, kill him. I bet you could do it. You guys have ways to keep from getting caught. I can give you clearance.
I want to see those labs.
Mr. Hunley checks the logs every 5 minutes. I can't do anything while he's around.
All right, I killed your boss.
You mean...
He's out of the picture. I'd advise you not to hang around too long. Now how about getting me into the labs?
Well, okay. Sure, it doesn't matter to me. The code to the elevator is 6512. I'll make sure you have access once you get to the lab. It's a big operation down there. Lots of genetics work going on. That's all I've been able to figure out. I'll make a break for it after my shift. I can't leave right now, because of the cameras. I hope they don't figure out it was us. Security passes expire. You better get going.
You're the one they just cleared for level 1.
Yeah, that's me.
You are welcome to stroll around the laboratories, but respect the work that we do here. Your security pass can be canceled with no warning.
I've looked forward to this for a long time.
Security is watching through the cameras. If you cause trouble, an alarm will sound, and the guards won't wait to ask questions.
Yes, sir. I'll try not to get in anyone's way.
Do not ask the scientists questions. They are very busy. The Americans are here, so everyone has to be a little more formal today. Welcome to the Level 1 laboratories. Sorry, we do not give tours. Do not ask the scientists questions. They are very busy.
They don't let me talk to lab personnel. I'm on duty. Carry on with your business. Keep your security pass with you at all times. Guess we both have to work late. Psionics is on level 2. Carry on with your business.
You shouldn't be back here. This is the armory. Hey! Hey! Months and I make commando. Who are you anyway? What are you doing here? Who are you anyway? What are you doing here?
It's really a question of abstraction. Exactly.
You can't be dealing with this sort of thing on the base bear level.
Essentially what I told Miss Chow. Tissue augmentation. It's not a matter of twiddling bits.
We're having an important discussion. We need to stay focused on tools.
In principle, yes, I agree.
The older scientists don't grasp what it means to have so much data.
Still, we have to throw them a bone once in a while.
With the right software, organism design should be indistinguishable from CAD-CAM.
We'll whip up another non-Mendelian. They love the Karkians.
We're having an important discussion.
You met the American team? Have a look around. The project is finally starting to heat up. Just talking shop? Never mind us. Tell Simons we're close. Very close. Aren't you supposed to be downstairs? Aren't you supposed to be downstairs?
Keep your security pass with you at all times.
It is a simple request.
Lab procedure forbids.
The psionics laboratory.
The psionics laboratory has no business worrying about weak interactions between incidental subatomic particles.
Our work on Fitjov Capra.
Capra. A quantum quack.
Don't criticize what you don't understand.
This is a private conference.
I'm trying to talk here.
I am not allowed to speak to visitors.
Scientific progress depends upon collaboration.
Maybe you should cross your legs, come to yourself, and try to read my mind.
The sharing of data between departments should be automatic.
VERSALIFE did not achieve 1 trillion credit equity by disclosing R&D materials.
We work in the same building.
Our results can be understood only by a few dozen people on the planet, none of whom are psionics engineers.
This line has been shut down.
The ROM encoding should be in this wing of the laboratory.
Return to where you belong.
I'm afraid we don't have time for visitors right now. Please, you'll upset the subject.
Trying out new coat proteins that resemble common phospholipids.
I don't want to be disturbed. I have 2 words for whomever wrote this biometrics package. User interface.
I am not allowed to speak to visitors.
I have to concentrate.
Trying out new coat proteins that resemble.
This one did better than most, but he is very excitable.
we'll never be able to separate out the hybrids.
The process is going smoothly then?
Better than we expected. The array of reaction modules has allowed the UC to perform multiple constructions in parallel.
Wonderful. We'll have to try that trick at Area 51.
The program, you understand, is primarily a security concern.
Never mind that punk from UNATCO. The security here is adequate, and we have a long-term program guaranteed to make him irrelevant. We call it Icarus.
Icarus?
A sweet bit of engineering. You'll like it, but we can't talk here. You're on.
No time. Tell me on the way.
Hey, what are you doing in here?
Another damn loyalty check.
I have uploaded the component the Triads need to complete the sword. Go to the temple next to the market. I will bring together the dragon heads for a meeting.
Someone's there. I can hear you.
Something's in here.
I was down in the labs. Do you know what they're doing?
Something with genetics and nanotech, that's all I know.
Take my advice and get out of here. I can't tell you any more than that.
Didn't get a jot of work done today.
Do not touch.
While you are here, observe.
Let us be quiet. Agent Denton from America has retrieved the software component. Please accept our gratitude.
It is my honor.
Begin.
As the faces of a perfect blade are reflections of one another, as they join together to make a perfect edge, so we shall form one blade, not the male and female swords of Ganjiang, one which must avenge the other, but one weapon, precise in its purpose, though wielded by many arms.
And much as the steel sharpens its edge and anneals its own surfaces, let us preserve, together, the form of our traditions.
The only enduring work of man, that which is born again with the next generation.
Forever.
Forever.
Again, accept our thanks, Mr. Denton. You will have to join us for drinks at the Lucky Money later tonight. In the meantime, Mr. Tong wants to see you.
Thanks for the offer. Maybe I'll stop by.
The peace will be profitable for both sides. Come, join us for drinks at the Lucky Money. We must celebrate. At last, we are one triad. You have rendered us a most valuable service. Come, join us for drinks at the Lucky Money. We must celebrate. All right, get out. Enough games in the temple. The grandfathers of the triads all had usis. Tradition? Bah. It is not the way of the Buddha to idolize a material possession. I foresee they will understand the error only at the end, facing death, when it is no longer possible to worship the samsaric world. Go away. Go away.
I cannot believe the news. The triad are one? Please accept the gratitude of the luminous path. I want to learn more about the terms of the peace. I want to learn more about the terms of the peace.
應該知教。
Your doctor friend is here, down in the infirmary.
peace between the triads is now official.
Good. We begin to operate from a position of strength. We will start manufacturing the swords and distributing them to our allies.
What next? VersaLife was crawling with troops. I think they were hiding more than sword technology down there.
Tell me about the labs. Paul and I concluded that VersaLife does the manufacturing, while the real research takes place in North America.
Plenty of scientists. Biotech, physics, nanotech, several research divisions. It would seem we still have a mutual interest.
We know they manufacture ambrosia. If you went back and gained access to the Level 2 labs, perhaps you would find something on the Grey Death. Your brother's failure in New York has left me with nothing.
You think you could find a cure?
That cannot be determined until I have a schematic of the virus particle and the molecular structure of ambrosia.
I'll go back, but won't they be ready for me?
There's a back way at the north end of the Canal Road Tunnel, which is just east of the temple. I sent an agent in that way once. She turned up a key code to the nanotech research wing, 55655, but no data.
Worth a try.
By the way, VersaLife lost one of their R&D men in the Canal Road Tunnel collapse. A guy we think was carrying nanotech assets. He did some of the basic research that went into your implants. You might take a look, if you don't mind going for a dive.
Maybe I'll check it out.
Perhaps you can locate and destroy the manufacturing facilities as well. I will monitor your progress from here. I will monitor your progress from here.
I suppose you spoke with your brother? I am pleased that he made it.
I've been checking out the schematics you found. That's one hell of a sword. It's a generally accepted tenet of nanotechnology that nanites and traditional metals don't mix, but VersaLife found a way. It all seems completely obvious to me now. They actually embed iron rods in the carbon framework of the nanites, electromagnets which allow microscopic scanners, cleaners, and hammers to move over the surface of the blade. Tong's very pleased. He plans to mass-produce the Dragon's Tooth and arm the Triads. I'd like to know what else VersaLife has going on down there. Tong's keeping me busy. He wants me to verify that the Dragon's Tooth won't set off the acoustic sensors the city government installed to detect gunfire. We found a useful ally in Tong. I just hope he can be trusted. I'll be right here if you need me. We found a useful ally in Tong. I just hope he can be trusted.
I cannot believe the news. The triad are won? Please accept the gratitude of the luminous path.
can you tell me about traffic on the canals?
I know you. I know who you are.
Yeah?
You work for the Luminous Path. You should be dead now. But you left Hong Kong just in time.
You have me confused with someone else.
No, it was you. Miss Chow told us. You are the American who helped them steal the sword.
Really,
You cannot stop the Red Arrow. They will control China as they control Hong Kong. Very soon.
Have you heard? The Triads have united.
That is impossible.
Go to Wan Chai, ask the people. The Red Arrows have thrown off the outside agents that were using them against the Chinese government.
No one uses the Triads. They are Chinese societies.
No one uses them anymore. And now they are one society.
Impossible.
Hello again.
What do you think of the Triad situation?
The truth will not rest.
No?
They are always fighting. The only tradition that stays pure. Yes?
So it was Maggie Chow who stole the sword.
Exaggerated. They will not prove it.
I saw it with my own eyes.
There will be an explanation. The police know how to protect good citizens from such attacks. Have a good day.
Sure you don't have 40 credits?
Sorry.
Well, cheerio.
What a loser. I cannot. I am not allowed.
This is our best night in a long time.
Gangsters! They're all gangsters!
At last, we are one triad. My good friend, let me express my gratitude. A bottle of wine on me. Yum Sing. This is my club. Let me give you one of our better wines. An imported vintage from Napa Valley.
One cost.
But if you want a truly excellent wine, you should try this Beaujolais from the Moulin-à-Vent region of France.
Satisfied?
The peace you have created between our two triads is a truly precious gift. Please accept our finest vintage, a Chianti from a private winery in Questa Grossa, Italy. 2015. Yum Sing.
One customer.
Tong's mission can wait. Rest for now. You deserve it. A rare man, the maker of peace. The lieutenant, we had to go through the precinct sergeant.
A cordial relationship, as I would describe it.
You had him in your back pocket all the time.
Only one of many important officials loyal to the Red Arrow.
Time is up.
And you have the capacity for large shipments?
Any product, any port of origin, any destination.
I might have some items. A certain segment of inventory.
The Luminous Path can ship penguins to Norway and document that they came from Japan.
Time is up.
Your operations must have been difficult without official protection.
A minor inconvenience. Not as difficult as you must have found running a business without distribution.
Not even noticeable. The red arrow makes many big deals.
I will show you what big is. 50 tons per month, with no help from the big officials.
Time is up.
Please, enjoy yourself. You are my guest at the Rocky Money. A rare man. A trifle. Don't mention it.
Satisfied?
Your name will be recorded for all time in the annals of the luminous path. A trifle. Don't mention it.
Time is up. One customer twice. Not allowed.
Good evening.
Spikes are spiking.
I require that you access the level 2 laboratories.
Hello? Whoever's out there is in serious trouble.
I'll do a check.
called a universal constructor. It is one of the only two devices in the world capable of producing the nanomechanical virus called the Grey Death. I require you to destroy it. Use the code 525.
Look for a computer terminal somewhere in Revel 2 lab. If you find it, I can upload the data I need through your info link. more than the schematics. You better get out of there. More in a second.
structure is in this facility.
Bad move, Agent.
Hello, Maggie.
You are a fool to trust Tracer Tong. He will send you out to die, just like he did with your brother.
At least he doesn't pretend to be someone he's not.
You should have played along. You would have profited in ways you will never know.
You're a rotten actress.
And you're a rotten agent. You just got yourself killed. It's over, JC.
Containment protocols have sealed off the entrance. You will have to exit through the inflow pipes in the floor of the chamber. Beware of biotoxin concentrations.
Seems to be some inventory data here. VERSALIFE has been synthesizing the Grey Death virus in great quantities. The entire stockpile has been loaded onto a super freighter going to New York. Interesting. The previous owner of the ship was Stanton Dowd. Ever hear of the Illuminati? Come back to the compound. I have much to tell you. Tracking down this Dowd connection. Illuminati fingerprints all over the sterex. I'm talking about the molecule shape. 17 segments, 23 coupling points. Only Illuminati technicians use sleeve bearings with 34-fold and 46-fold symmetry. Multiples of 17 and 23? 17, 23? The birth of Adam Weishaupt? Not a coincidence.
Impossible. Max Chen had nothing to gain from a truce. The luminous path is small, insignificant. I don't want to discuss. This must be part of Chen's plan for China. Max Chen had nothing to gain from a truce.
Max Chen and Gordon Quick are celebrating at the Lucky Money. You are invited for drinks. Hurry, we are afraid the police will...
Tong is pleased about the files you found. Your pilot will be here as soon as you talk to Tong. We cannot believe the news of the super freighter. Something must be done. You must speak with Tong immediately.
Tong fix you up? Yeah, you? You cut it pretty close. I'm in pretty bad shape. Looks like I'll be living in Hong Kong for a couple of months. Will you get better? Any permanent damage? I'll recover, but not right away. You'll be on your own for a while. I hear you've already been keeping busy. Just getting to know the locals. Turns out VersaLife had a universal constructor. They were synthesizing the virus right here. Tong told me. Not a cheap gizmo. Majestic 12 sure does a lot of R&D. Every ruler needs a power base. Without the people, well, you need something to use against them. I'm going to see what Tong has to say about the schematics I recovered. Hey, do me a favor. Get better. I'm working on it. I'm still pretty weak. You'll have to go on to New York without me. Gunther's in the field now. They say he wants your head. Heads are starting to roll at UNATCO. Kaplan, Barry, not sure who else. I'm still pretty weak. You'll have to go on to New York without me. Gunther's in the field now. They say he wants your head. Heads are starting to roll at UNATCO. Kaplan, Barry, not sure who else.
You have done much for the Triads. Now the hard work begins. Tong must find a cure for the virus. You have done much for the Triads.
Don't know if I care for your sense of humor.
Humor?
The Illuminati stuff. I was risking my life in there.
No joke, Mr. Denton. They're quite real, though not as powerful as they were at the beginning of the century. I know a few of the former leaders.
Like Stanton Dowd?
Yes,
Plus Beth Duclair, Morgan Everett. Most of them in Paris, I understand.
What do they have to do with Majestic 12?
A question for Dowd. I will contact him in New York. Hopefully he will agree to meet you.
What about a hacker named Daedalus?
A valuable informant. He sent me one of the codes I needed to find that super freighter.
A super freighter? That's enough virus to infect a continent.
Your pilot is landing in the courtyard. Find out and see if he knows where the ship is going or how we can stop it. In any case, it is time you left Hong Kong. There is word of a UNATCO agent searching for you here. A German, they say. Augmented.
Tell your people not to tangle with him. I'll deal with him myself. Do you have what you need to synthesize a cure?
The data you recovered should provide an answer. In time.
I also destroyed the universal constructor they were using to manufacture the virus.
A universal constructor? I should have known.
But I did it on the advice of the hacker, Daedalus. Who is he, really? Alex says he may be an AI, part of an old government program.
An AI? The thought occurred to me, but more likely it is cover for a real human being.
But who?
A powerful man, we must assume. I don't like mysteries, but at least he appears to be on our side.
I don't like mysteries either.
Your friend Jock is waiting in the courtyard. Daedalus. That sounds very familiar. Your brother will recover soon. He got here just in time. My guess is that Majestic 12 is a faction of the Illuminati, which did away with its parent. All I know is that something terrified Dowd and Everett. Once two of the most powerful people on Earth. Now the old Illuminati heads are afraid even to be seen in public. Be careful in New York. They'll be waiting for you. Your brother will recover soon. He got here just in time.
Now the hard work begins. Tom must find a cure for the virus.
Looks like we all made it.
And just in time. I hear Simons had me on his blacklist.
Maybe so. I'm glad that you're safe.
I slipped out right after your escape. Security was a shambles, so I brought you a little something from the supply closet.
You didn't have to take that kind of risk.
It was worth it, trust me. They gave me a funny look in customs, but I managed to bring over an augmentation upgrade canister.
Isn't that sensitive technology?
I just told them that I do business with VERSALIFE. VERSALIFE seems to be a magic word in Hong Kong.
Well, thanks. Now hang tight for a while. UNATCO will be looking for you.
Gunther went berserk after you escaped. Smashed up the cell block pretty bad. I had to sedate him. I'm gonna stay in Hong Kong until this all blows over. I've had my excitement for the year. And to think, I interviewed at VERSALIFE. I could have had a job in one of those labs. Thanks for getting me out of UNATCO. And to think, I interviewed at VERSALIFE. I could have had a job in one of those labs.
Kinda had a close call getting out of UNATCO, but I'm sure glad he made a break for it. I think he'll have a longer lifespan helping Tong out at the operating theater. Quite a load of data you brought in. A lot to study. Don't know how Tong expects to find a cure. It's not even a real virus. Kind of a hybrid of viral proteins and nanomechanical machine parts. A long body like a dragonfly. Sockets built into the shadow. Saucer-shaped modules plugged in here and there. A general-purpose device of some kind. Very customizable. Infection would be a ludicrously simple task for such a complicated machine. Ambrosia turns out to be one of the saucer-shaped modules, a hardware lock of some kind. We could replicate the Ambrosia functionality, but to actually destroy the nanovirus, I don't know. You go after that shipment, I'll help Tom. You go after that shipment, I'll help Tom.
Max Chen and Gordon Quick are celebrating at the Lucky Money. You are invited for drinks.
Tong filled me in. So we have to dig up Stanton Dowd?
Yeah, you know him?
I heard a few things. I think Harley Philbin knows how to contact him. I always thought Philbin was pulling my leg about the Illuminati, though.
I guess we'll find out when we get to New York. Let's not waste any time.